Okay, hi. Hi guys. I'm so excited. We're gonna go, well, we are going live tonight to talk about the book event in 2026. I cannot wait. So I've got two folks that are gonna be joining me. One is just a little bit late. She sent me a message and she said that she's renting out a hair bomb. First of all, I'm not sure I should say that. Second of all, I don't know what is a hair bomb? Like, does anyone know? Um, anyway, so then I've got Maggie's books with us. She's one of our VIP influencers, and so I'm just going to go ahead and bring her on and just throw her into the fire pit here. All right, hold on one second. Let me do it. I'm operating like I've got my phone set up for my camera, and then I've got like my computer set up to do the streaming, and it's fun. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, and am I on mute? Oh no, I don't think I'm on mute. Okay. Okay. Maggie says no. Meg says no. Hey! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that we're doing this. This is so much fun.
Yes,
How are you
I'm so
doing?
excited. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to get I want to make sure we're going live in on Insta. And I'm running into like a little issue. So hold on one second, everybody. We want to make sure we go live there because um, we were advertised we were going live there. One second. But yeah, so do you have any idea what a hair bomb is? It's like,
Um, the only thing that I can think is like a conditioning thing, like to help soften it or like keep it healthy, but otherwise no, I have no idea.
I don't know either. She's a funny chick. Hollie, she cracks me up.
I probably
But
should.
I do. She does all the
So,
cool colors with her hair. I'm
yeah,
so
I was
jealous.
I
Yes,
only
just
do
like
pink.
that.
Mine is only pink.
Absolutely.
So it's I don't know anything other than pink.
Aw. You know what I'm wondering too is like, did I get into the wrong live? That might be the problem. No, you got into the right link. Because I'm like, I'm seeing a weird background. Is this an old live background? It says 9th
This
of
is
July in the background.
yeah,
Hold on.
it does.
That is
But
strange. Let
but
me fix
crap,
that.
it
That's a
said
little bit
the 27th.
confused. Yeah, that's a bit confusing. Let me fix that. I know we were initially just going to go live like on Facebook, you know, and that was the initial plan. And then I decided because I decided to start streaming kind of everywhere. So we're streaming in a lot of places. I'm trying to stream on Instagram. Okay, let's fix that background. There we go. That's better. Um, and it's not letting me stream on Instagram. Instagram is funny. That's a bummer. Um, let's see. Let me try one more time. I'm just going to do a regular stream. I'm not going to actually tag it or anything. Sorry, guys. One second. Um,
I have my laptop to my left, so when I'm looking there, I'm just looking to make sure that everything's to see if I
yeah.
can see it pop up.
All right, let me try this real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do this real quick, and then we're going to start talking about Book of Ed stuff. Which I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It's been super exciting times because we're having that early access going on right now with the tickets.
Yes. I am so excited. I have my post scheduled for tomorrow to help
Right. Yes.
remind
That's
everybody
awesome. That's
to
awesome.
get there because you don't want to miss this event. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be cool. So, how did you hear about it? I'm curious.
Um, I've seen a couple posts, and then I rep with Holly for a book box, and she mentioned that she was because the vendor will be there, and they both were talking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna check it out, and then I started checking it out, and I was like, I have to go to this, and then I saw that you were looking for influencers. I was like, yep, I'm definitely applying for this.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, so it's been a while now, right? Like since you heard about it and came on board and started
Mhm.
doing it, because you're doing tons of content for the event.
Yeah, it's been, I think it's been at least 3, 4 months. It's been a while.
Yeah. 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 We have like, how many influencers do we have now? Like, I think 16 influencers we have now. Does that sound about right? The
Yeah, there's
VIPs.
there's a lot of us. There's a few of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's exciting. I love it. I love it. So we were actually only going to do 10 VIP influencers. And Holly, by the way, I know you're in the studio, but I can see that your camera is not on yet. And girl, you're trying to get set up. And I want to hear all about this hair bomb. Like, what is a hair bomb? I don't know. I'm sure, I bet you everybody knows this but me.
Oh,
Well, I
I
guess,
don't.
and you too. Yeah. But yeah, I know I was only gonna do about 10. And then we kind of thought it's just, the more the merrier. And then we got some really
Mhm.
great submissions. And it seems like it's been a really good group of people that are doing
Yes.
don't you think?
Yes, the group is absolutely amazing. I love chatting in there. It's
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of
Yeah.
good people.
It's exciting. And like, are you looking forward to like your role while you're at the events? Like all the different
Yes,
things you're gonna be doing?
very
It,
much so.
what
I'm
are you most excited about?
honestly, I am just excited to just be there and be able to just like film it as we're there and just show everybody what it's going to be like while we're there because that's going to be the most fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's so what I'm really looking forward to, and Holly just came in and out, girl, you are vertical. I'm not gonna put you on camera, Holly, until she is vertical and she's got one of these faces right now where she's like looking at the camera. It's quite funny. Oh, is Jenna coming on? Did you invite Jenna too?
Yes, she
Holly?
was.
Oh, she is? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, hold on. Oh, Jenna's there too. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, all right. Holly, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, girl. All right, here goes Holly. And Jenna, are you ready? Okay, she's saying I can't hear you. There's Holly. Yes. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, it's
Oh,
so
the
exciting.
struggle was so real.
I can't get on Instagram. It's not letting me do it. Like I tried, I don't know why. It's just not letting me. Sometimes it lets me connect and sometimes it doesn't. So that stinks. But we're streaming on in the book event group, which was the initial plan for tonight. It was never Instagram, it was the book event group, and then we decided to stream everywhere. But the book event group, the big readers group with like 56,000 members, we're streaming there. For
Wow.
urban fantasy, romantasy, and paranormal romance, we're streaming in the spicy group, which is about I think like 8,000 members, and that's like for contemporary romance. And then we're streaming in author's corner, and then on the fangirl Facebook page handle, which is public, and then also on YouTube. So we're kind of everywhere. it's
That's
it,
a lot.
it's a cool service, but it just stinks when
So,
like there's an issue with like TikTok or not TikTok, Instagram, and I haven't been able to stream to TikTok yet. You have to get like special permissions, and it's like I think you
oh
probably
man.
have to be like a big account for them to do
Yeah,
that to
yeah.
like
I
through
think
Restream, not like because I have enough followers now on TikTok I could go live there on the fangirl handle, but like to actually tie it into this, that's what's problematic. So, anyways,
yeah.
hi Holly,
I
hi
didn't think
Jenna.
about it.
Right.
Hi. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
late.
no
Story of my
worries,
life.
First time ever
it's
going.
okay. It's okay. The
Good.
downside to doing the streaming like this is that I have to schedule it. So it's like
Yes.
it stinks because like if you're doing it live on Instagram or TikTok, it's no biggie, just go on 20 minutes late. But like on the scheduling, it's like we're on.
Yeah, I know. We
So
gotta we gotta go when we gotta go. Yeah.
we gotta go, we gotta go. I need to turn
I'm
my volume
pulling
up on my screen. How do I
uh
do that?
pulling up
I
the
can't.
group so that way there were so many questions that came through.
Yes.
So
Okay,
many.
there we go. I couldn't hear. All right, now I got you guys turned up. Yes. So we were talking about before we dive into all those questions, what everyone is excited about with the event. So Meg was saying just being there and being a part of it, and and walking around and just you're going to be filming live too. While you're at the event, Meg.
Yes.
I can't see you guys. Hold on. Oh, that's a lot better.
Yes, I will be. I don't know that I'll be live the entire time, but I will be periodically throughout
Yeah.
each
I
thing.
I think being able to like moderate a panel is very, very exciting. And like the chance to maybe be able to do that is I'm like stoked for that.
Yeah, because I can't moderate all the panels, so I need help. There's three going on at one time in the
Yeah, you could
morning.
totally be in three places at once. Like, I don't know, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
you have, I feel like you've mastered that skill already.
Well, we're streaming in 6 places at one time, so I guess that's a start.
Yeah, it's the
I
same thing,
know.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that'll be really, really cool. I mean, I've been to so many panels at this point, and like it, the moderator like makes or breaks kind of the panel. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're the head of staffing for the event and the lead influencer. That's kind of fancy. So,
Where
how are
I'm
you
just
feeling
gonna,
about all that?
like Mario Kart, I'm just gonna tie like a bright yellow star balloon to the back of me because I'm five
Love
two,
it.
so like no one's gonna be able to find me, but just like look for the balloon in the crowd.
Are you 5'2"? I didn't know you were
Yeah.
5'2". I'm 5'2".
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
nuts. Wow. Um, Crazy.
Dang.
I'm trying to pull up Facebook. So the other thing about Stream It Everywhere is you don't see it used to be you could see all the comments on here, like on the restream or whatever. But let's see, we have a couple. Oh, no, that's a private chat.
Nope.
Yeah,
Probably
that
me.
was how it was you. You're like the struggle is real. That is true. Um, but you have to kind of like monitor it in the different groups to see the comments. Yeah, we have a bunch of people commenting in different places. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Audrey. So I'm going to monitor comments from the book event group in case there's questions as we go, because that makes the most sense. That's the fangirl group with the purple heart
Hmm.
for anyone who's watching.
Okay.
Okay,
And
Jenna. Oh, sorry, Holly.
I have the list. There's 30. There's 30 questions on here now. That grew from the last time that I looked at it. So that's good. I love the excitement. Like everybody's like posting all over the group. I think I dropped a bunch of screenshots in the influencer chat last night, and I was like, "Who's good at this stuff?"
That's awesome. It's been really exciting to. Well, hold on, Jenna. What are you excited about with the? I didn't mean to leave you hanging, girl. What are you
That's
excited about with the
okay.
event?
That's okay. I think I'm excited about meeting people. I am going solo, as of so far. So I'm just excited to meet people in person. And I've gone to a bunch of events solo, and I always find that I just am able to connect easily with people. And just like being in line, you'll just like the random person next to you. You're like, okay, cool. What book are you reading? And then you'll just have a full-on conversation. So
Yeah, yeah,
That's awesome.
And then you're like best friends when you like leave events with people that you did not even know before you started.
yes.
yeah. That's cool. That's super cool. Well, I'm excited about the red carpet with you guys. Who's planning on? I know it's early days, but who's planning to be on the red carpet and be interviewing some of the authors?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think as long as it's after my flight gets there, I will be there.
Well,
You're
it's
you're
on. Go
you're
ahead,
coming in
Holly.
Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll be good. It's Friday.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, so that's actually Friday night before there's a big celebrity authors panel. So the first three panels are in the morning on Friday. There's a lot going on that day, but there's first three panels in the morning at 9, and there's another set of three at 10, and those are the gold sponsors, and each of the sponsors have their own panel, and then they have authors with them. And then the top two ticketiers, which is VIP and Ultimate, get to go to those. But then later that night, there's a big celebrity authors panel, and that's the platinum and diamond sponsors. And it's a big ballroom. Like, I don't know. I mean, have you guys seen at book events? Because I know you guys are all book event goers. Like, and I, I've been to a few myself. Have you seen like where a panel is like the size of an entire ballroom with
Yeah.
seating? Yeah, that's what this is going to be. So, we could fit like a lot of people in that room, like over 1,000. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah. So leading up to that, we're going to have a red carpet. And the VIP influencers, not all of them probably, but some of them are going to be set up to interview the authors that are on the panel as they enter the red carpet going into the room and get pictures. And we'll have their banners hang, behind them and like the actual red carpet on the floor. And because like the theme is Hollywood glam. So we
Oh,
want, yeah, so we want it to be like feel like you're in Hollywood, like kind of like old world Hollywood. That's kind of what I jive with. So um yeah, so that's the idea, so it's super exciting.
I think I'm
So
gonna ship a bunch of my like filming equipment to you, so I don't have to travel down with it. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, oh, I'm just like looking at the size of my ring light over here, and I'm like, oh, I might have to ship this.
I haven't been
Yeah.
lucky enough to bring my ring light to a convention yet. It might happen. Who knows?
This is it. This is it, Jenna.
I think about it a lot, and then I'm like, oh god, I don't want to like carry it around. And then just like, because I'm like, oh, a tripod, I'd love to have one, but like, I don't want to carry it. So I got this little thing. It's got like the suction cups on the back.
Oh yeah.
It sticks to my phone, and so I can like stick it on a wall.
Oh. Does it work well?
It works well like on a glass or like a plastic. It'll stick.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I keep seeing, TikTok ads are everywhere. I keep seeing this like, oh, look at this thing. It folds down this small to fit in your suitcase. And I'm like, but does it work?
Yeah.
I only have it here because I'm at my desk, and sometimes I film at my desk and it's on my computer. Like I'll just put it on my computer screen to like have it be farther up. But
Oh, yeah.
I got like, I don't know, Holly, I know you have like your fuzzy thing, right? That you hold. Like, don't you have a fuzzy microphone? Or Jenna, maybe
my
you
little
do.
baby microphone. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have like this whole like set for like you clip
Oh.
it. Yeah. So you like clip it on you here, and it like passes the signal to this piece that's hooked into the phone.
Yeah, I have one of those too. It doesn't
Yeah,
look
it's pretty cool.
though.
I was like, that one looks, is that for like multiple people? So like you could have one on and somebody else could have one on too?
Yeah, I think it's like it's been
Yeah.
a bit since I've used it, but
I have a set of two also. I remember I got them because I was filming an interview at a convention, like in the signing room, and I was like, "This is a bad idea. Like, you're not going to hear anything." So,
the sound. Yeah.
in microphones.
That's what I did, Authors in the Bluegrass signing, and I was like, and I did author interviews, and I was like, this was terrible. I have to come up with something else. So I got these little microphones because I kept seeing everybody use them, and I think I was texting Rebecca about it. I was like, you can hear everything.
Yes, you were
So
actually.
cool.
Yeah. You definitely were.
It was,
It's
so highly recommend if you're wanting an author interview to spend the $6 on the little baby microphones because they work well.
They're not
well,
very expensive.
no. Well, that's why we're so the influencers are going to be walking around the events, filming whatever, influencing, doing their stuff. Yeah, and then we're actually going to do something kind of I think it's different, but I don't know. We're going to have a room near the signing that we're going to have the live interviews set up at. So at the top of every hour for over the 11 hours of signing, there's going to be already a camera preset up, a camera person, and we're going to have an influencer interviewing, and I might do a few of them, interviewing authors. And it's only like a 20-minute interview because authors don't want to be away from their tables for long. That's very important to them, understandably. So we're going to, have that set up there. And it's not a huge room. So we're going to allow the VIPs to watch, and they're going to sign up. So like we have 11 authors that are doing this. We already know who they are. They're our bronze sponsors. And so then the VIPs can pop in and kind of watch it going on. And it's going to be streamed all over the place, just like this is actually. It's actually probably going to be doing the same streaming, except hopefully it'll work on Instagram, that time. So, and that's going to help with noise because it's going to be a table, probably a backdrop, right? Two chairs, and just talking with the author. And then we'll have we might use my little thing, or if you guys have your own, we'll figure it out, you know. And I'm really excited about that. That's fun, I think, to kind of have these little pop-up interviews, throughout the whole thing.
I mean,
Sounds
we'll
like
probably use yours. It looks very fancy and looks like it works very
Yeah.
well.
It works, yeah. And then the our cameraman and woman is Sandy and her husband Dale, and they actually came with me to Fiction Fans and Ball Gowns in England when I was guest hosting, and I was doing tons of influencing there and streaming on different platforms, and I was the moderator for the panel, and that's why I bought those because we did a lot of research to see well what will work with clipping on someone like a mic, you know, and so they know how
Oh
to use
yeah,
it, and they're going to be filming for this, so they're, you know, yay. So they'll sort us out, I'm sure, you know. So yeah, it's exciting. um and Ka Knight is one of those, by the way. She's one of
I
the
know.
I know,
Me
I
too.
love
which is
her
so exciting.
so much.
I know, she's insane. Like her, like how well she's done, not she's not insane, but like how well she's done is insane.
I
Last time
mean,
I
like
checked,
she's a
sorry.
little crazy, but like fun crazy, you know?
Yeah, and she's so sweet. And you want to talk about 5'2"? I'm
Yes,
5'2.5", and you know, I feel like I'm tall next to her. You know, so it's like she's such a cutie. You know, so super cute. But
she is, and she gives amazing hugs. So
yeah,
she's
she
she's one of
does.
my favorites to see every single time. And one of her PAs, Courtney, is also. I might have
Yes.
I might have screamed a little scrumped when I saw her in Phoenix.
Yeah, she's awesome. And she was like, when I reached out to her to come to the signing, she's so cool. She's like down to earth, you know, the nicest person, you know. And one of the things that I love about her too is she has a very firm policy not to do work on the weekends, and for her and her team. And I think that's like it's so rare. You never see that, you know.
Yep.
So she'll reply back to me. She goes, "It was over the weekend. I couldn't get to it. We don't do that over the weekend." You know, I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." You know, no pressure, no worries. You know,
I
so
mean, that's good. I like um, the very clear divide, which is hard because I mean things move, a million miles a minute. So how do you just
Mhm.
stop?
yeah, yeah,
'Cause
exactly. Right now with the
the
event though, I don't have that. I can't. I'm working. I'm working a lot.
you're working 26/8 is what you're working currently.
Yeah, yeah. Calvin and I went and saw the oh, by the way, go England winning today. That was awesome. I don't know if you guys
Oh, they
saw
did?
the women's English soccer team. Yeah, won the Euros against Spain. And we drove like an hour and a half to an English pub because my husband's British. So we went to the pub to watch the game, and I brought my laptop and I worked Book of It stuff the whole time. It was so sad. Like everyone around me is like, you know, English, and they're like, yeah, yeah, woo, cheering, you know. And there I am, you know, responding to authors, responding to ticket holders, answering questions. It's just a busy time right now with early access, you know. So
Mhm.
Yes, I am.
yeah.
I'm writing down. I see some questions that were dropped in the chat, so I'm writing them down so we don't lose
Okay,
them
cool.
as we continue to chat.
We can start hitting them. I just, you know, just
Um,
chatting. But I'm seeing there's
okay.
a lot of people commenting on here. Sandy's watching. Sandy's watching Jamie's book read. Sandy's the one who's going to be filming. She's a camera woman. So that's our lady.
Okay. Our very first question, literally probably 30 seconds after I made the post earlier today, was from Liz, and she said, "What do we wear to the ball?"
Oh. So it's a Hollywood glam theme ball.
Yes.
So it can, well, first of all, I don't want anyone to feel like they can't come to the ball because they don't want to wear a gown. If you want to wear, you know, a t-shirt and jeans, it's your thing, man. It's totally okay. You know, like anyone can come, whatever they want to wear. However, I think a lot of people are going to be really dolling it up because it is a Hollywood glam, and I think we're going to see some really cool gowns. I'm probably going to look for something that looks kind of retro. I was telling my mom the other night, she was asking me, she said, "Rebecca, what do I need to get?" Because my mom's coming. I'm so excited. And I
Yay.
was like, she's like, "Do I have to go buy it like a formal gown? I haven't bought one in years, you know." I was like, "Yeah, that's the fun, you know, go get a formal gown." So I'm probably gonna do something like champagne and sparkly.
Ooh.
That's my plan right
Oh.
now.
I
Champagne,
like
like a rose gold and
Ooh.
sparkly. That's what I'm
that.
looking for.
I
That'd be
any
pretty.
reason, any excuse I can have to wear a crown. Probably gonna wear one. But I will say I went to a signing that was had a like whole theme and everything like that, and um we just decided not to change from the signing. We were just really tired. Like after the signing all day and dinner and everything, and we were totally fine and exactly what we wore before. So if
Yeah.
you want to dress up, awesome. If you don't, you're not gonna like stand out like a sore thumb, so don't feel that way.
Right.
But
Yeah.
So true.
I think for this one, I'm feeling very like Maryland. I'm with you, kind of going on like the
Yes.
retro side.
Yes.
Um, I was like, ooh, I could. Well, my hair is blue. I don't know what color my hair will be this time next year, but they make wigs.
Yeah. I always love how there's like a big range of what
Wigs.
people wear, you know? So I was like,
Yes,
don't, if you can't afford to go buy a new dress, don't feel pressured to like go out and
yes.
spend all that money, you know? There's going to be a wide variety of what people wear. So I have no
Yeah,
idea what
100%. And it's always fun when people come in like their groups come in like matching t-shirts or they have like funny little phrases and stuff on it because I feel like everybody like wants to take pictures with them too. Even it's like just because it's just fun. Um, and nobody's looking at any of that. They're really not. It is. Um, someone asked, said my husband asked, is it just going to be like dancing and drinking? Um,
No. No. No.
Ooh,
No.
we get the hot guy.
No. Yeah, so there's going to be obviously a dance floor there, right? And a DJ and all that. And we're going to have dessert stations up. We're going to have high tables and round tables sprinkled, and different seatings and stuff. But we are going to have a award ceremony in the middle of it.
Mm.
That's
And I'm
awesome.
really excited about that. Because it's like we're doing the old world. Well, I haven't said the word old world, but we're doing the Hollywood glam, right? And so I thought it'd be so cool to do like an Academy Award. So we're trying to figure out different award categories, and then there'll be things that we'll give out to both attendees and authors. So like I keep thinking in my head like a Miss Congeniality, like who's the Miss Congeniality attendee that everyone remembers? We vote, whatever. We're gonna figure it out. We don't know all the details right now, but we're going to do it. So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to happen. And then I have, I don't know, Jenna and Meg, I don't know if you've seen that I do like the light shows.
so cool.
I don't I don't know
You
that I
don't
have,
know?
but
Yeah.
I'm
So, those people at Christmas that do those really crazy light shows in their front yard, they're just psycho, insane people. You know those people? Yeah,
Mm.
I'm one of those. So I have thousands and thousands of RGB pixels in my front yard that I program for you know to music and everything. I do it for both Halloween and Christmas, and they're gorgeous lights. They're beautiful, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate them into the events. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to do like, my typical show in my front yard. It just wouldn't work in a ballroom. But I'm trying to think of something, and I've got it. My biggest, like, I've got all the equipment. I've got, I know how to set it all up. But the big question is power. Power is very expensive at venues, insanely expensive, and so is internet. Just FYI. So it's like the power and then the fire marshal and getting approved for all that. And I might contractually have to use a certain vendor at the hotel for power. And if I do, they may require me to use them for their lighting. And then that would change everything. So, but if I can do it, I'm going to do it. And it's going to be
That's your
amazing.
number one question every year. What does your electric bill look like?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. It's actually
over
nothing.
over and
RGB,
over.
RGB pixels are like, it's nothing. It's like, it's super energy efficient. But I mean, they're beautiful. Like if when you get a second, go on. I'm Light Show Becca on TikTok, and you can see. It's they're beautiful, and I would just love to put that in the room. I have a bunch of other ideas that are probably unrealistic, but I'm trying. So we'll see. I'm trying to make it like not your typical, just dance and whatever. I want it to be something that people are talking about, for a while. That's my hope, anyways. So.
No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I don't think I've seen you do anything by halves in the
Well,
fo- four, five, 4 or 5 years that I've known you. So
yeah,
if we're in, we're
it's
all in.
I don't know how to do things by halves. That's right. So,
No.
anyways, I'm really
Um,
excited about it.
okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Totes. are for there's a VIP tote that goes with the VIP
Correct.
tier, and then there are tote bags that also come with the Ultimate and the FanGrrl, but not the add-ons, not the single day.
Correct.
Okay. It was one of
Well,
the questions
definitely,
in here.
definitely ultimate. No, 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 no. It's for all of them because we're getting sponsors for all of the tote bags. And by the way, that's been pretty exciting. There's been a lot of interest from the authors in the event that want to do tote bags and they want to fill tote bags with cool, all kinds of cool goodies and stuff. And that gets really exciting because then you get something, super interesting, right? And everyone loves a tote bag.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yes,
loves a tote
very
bag,
much
you
so.
know.
The
And
collection of tote bags I have behind me
I have
from
like
events.
a box in my closet just filled with tote bags. And like from when you do
mhm.
pre-orders and stuff, because I'm like, I can't throw them out, but I just have, they just sit in a box in my closet, but it's fine.
I
Yeah.
feel like I do end up using them for a lot of things. Like they end up being like my reusable grocery bags that I take with me. They end up being like when I'm traveling back and forth somewhere, like instead of grabbing, a suitcase from the closet, I'll just grab
Yeah.
one of those because they're giant too.
Yeah. There's some that are really good size, and some are just a little small though. So they're just like, oh hey, I'll just throw a couple notebooks in there.
Yes. Yeah. I will say the one that I got from J.R. Thorne, who's there and is going to be signing with us. The recent one that I got from her is amazing. Like it's insanely nice though. Uh, and she's going to be there again, which is great because I went to go get one of her books and she was out, and I was like, "Wait, is it on your pre-order?" And she has her pre-order set up and it's on there for fangirls already. So I was like, "Well, I know
I hope
I
we've
can pre-order it now."
we've been linking them to the website as we see them, the different pre-orders. So if you go to the fangirlromancerex.com and then it's let's see, it's right at the top. Didn't we put it right at the top, Holly?
Yeah, we did. Yep, I'll pull it up.
Yeah. And then it's got, so I put the list there because everyone wants a list. They want to put it into Excel and everyone wants a list. And so I put a list there where it links to their specific section in the attending author page. And the attending author page is very like it's loaded. It's got the picture of the author, it's got their book, it's got all of their socials, Amazon, their readers group, their Facebook page, their pre-order link, everything. So you can go to the list, click on it, and then see all that author's information. And then you can also just copy the list and throw it in Excel if you're like, I want to do my own thing, you know.
But it is, I
So
will say, because I talked about an Excel list a lot,
yes,
and
yes, you did.
she was like, "Okay, let me do my thing, and then tell me after we do this if we need one." And I'm here to say, no, you don't, uh,
Aw.
because you can go on here and literally like, it looks exactly like it would in Excel, where all everything is like, you know, up and down in columns, and then you can just like I can click on Charlotte Mallory and it's gonna like pull me over to um her website, her Amazon, her TikTok, her Facebook, her reader group, and her pre-order link.
That's a lot of
I'm like
information.
I'm
I
like, oh, I
usually
don't have to go anywhere. I can just literally like click and whoop, there it is.
Yeah, I think usually with a lot of book events, they don't have as many links, and I think it takes a lot of time to build a website. It takes a lot of time to get all those links in there, research them all, and I think we have the advantage. Not advantage is the wrong term, but we have the I develop the website, Kat develops the website, so it's like our internal team and we know how to do that and get on there and we do it ourselves. So like if we need to make a change or add something, it's like super fast because I'm not reaching out to a website developer, that I'm paying per hour to go do all that stuff, right? And that's just because I'm a techie person and I can't help it. So I'm like, I need to learn how to do this. And Amy, who she used to be on the team, and she's been my friend for years. And she is the one who actually learned how to do the website, and then she taught me, and then I hit the ground running. So that's a good good trait to have, so that way you can do those live updates. So like because of that, the lineup is updated within a day or two of any changes. So if we have an author we're adding, or an author who has, withdrawn, we update it almost immediately instead of like months, or weeks or whatever. So I didn't mean to get a spill. So when she asked me for a list, I was like, how can I do that? So it's
Yes,
like super, easy and all that jazz. And it's not
it
a
is.
Google form,
It's easy to use.
Google Sheet.
I keep stalking it to let. I'm waiting for Letty Frame to put up her pre-order. There's a couple of folks that I just keep stalking that I'm like, okay, is it there yet? Is it there yet? Um, but I also follow the group on Viventi, so anytime somebody lists their pre-order, I get a notification now, which is great.
And authors love Baventi. That's what I've heard a lot of feedback on. And attendees love Baventi from what I can hear.
It's so
It's
much easier.
Yeah, it's super easy to use.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a regular ticket, but now I'm kind of worrying I won't be able to see all the authors that I want to. Also, if I pre-order from an author, but I don't get to see them, will I be able to get my pre-orders even if they aren't signed? That is, I'm not sure if it's Lee or Leah. That's a big question. But between the two 4-hour GA signings, you should be able to see everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how ticketed authors work is that you'll get a band with a number, so you're not standing there waiting in one person's line for hours on end. And I know that there are some events that have done that in the past, and that is not. You'll be able to go and see all of your other authors while you're waiting. And based on all of the other tech things that are here, I guarantee that seeing where your ticket is or where your number is for your next in line will be very easy.
Oh my God, I hate the wristbands because I'm like, I don't put them on my wrists, and then I'm like, where are they? And then I'm like trying to remember what numbers I have, and then I'm like digging through my bag, and yeah, it's like
this is my closest one here, but I put them on my badge
after the signing, but having that all on my chest, I'm like, it's too much. But yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I feel like they're my my war paint throughout an event with how many of these I end up with.
I'll put them on after the event. When I get home, I'll add them all to my lanyard.
Yes, but it'll be really that piece is going to be super easy. And then because there is the VIP and Ultimate signing, the fast burn signing, typically what happens with those is that you're going to have those smaller groups of attendees, and they're going to go see all of the authors that are going to have the longer lines during those times.
Yep.
Which means that all of those folks aren't going to be in line when general admission, or not. I'm not going to say none of them, but not all of them are going to be there. So it'll be nice because it is when you do multiple signing times like that, even when you have a large number of attendees, it's so spread out, and it's 130 authors. So not everybody is going to go see Hannah Hayes or Letty Frame or Kate Knight at the same time. People are going to be wandering.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I don't think I've ever had any issues at any signing that I didn't get to see every single author that I wanted to see.
That's great.
So.
That's great. That's really good.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of hours, right? A general admission, for 8 hours, that's four. That's why we split it up, where we did 4 hours on Friday and 4 hours on Saturday, because a lot of people are coming and doing a Disney thing. A lot of people are bringing family, their kids or their friends, or they're doing girls. So that gives you some time. If you get the 3rd tier ticket, the FanGrrrl ticket, and you come for 4 hours on Friday to do that general admission signing, and that night you get to do the celebrity author panel, and then the next morning you can sleep in. You can go to the pool. The pool's beautiful. They have 2 pools. I think one's an adult, one's a kid pool, you know. It's right next to Disney Springs. You can walk over on the Sky Bridge to Disney Springs, you know, and then you can be there for the afternoon, right? And so that's kind of why we laid it out that way. We also did the fast burn on Saturday morning, so that way, like even for the authors, Friday is going to be a big day. And you know they have the morning panels, they have an authors luncheon in the middle of the day, just for the authors so they can all mingle and network. And then in the afternoon they have their 4 hour signing, then we go to the cocktail hour, we go to the red carpet, then we go to the big celebrity panel. I mean, that is a very full day. So we thought for Saturday, why don't we start it off with something that's lighter for them, you know, because with less attendees, they're not lines out the wazoo, you know, let them breathe a little bit, enjoy the time, relax. They get a 2 hour break, and then they come back and they get boom, everybody from the general admission, you know. So that was the thought process there, you know.
And it's nice for the readers too, because I feel like the sign part is always the most physically exhausting part of a
It's
convention.
exhausting, yeah.
I mean, the whole weekend is physically exhausting, but for me,
Yeah.
it's signing because you're just like running around. I'm pulling my book cart, and like, you know, it's exhausting, and you know, I don't want to be standing on my feet for 8 hours.
Yeah, so it's good to break it up, you know.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. It's just like a theme park in Disney, right? So much
Yes.
fun, but man,
I'm
you just
like,
want to get your feet up.
my sneakers on. Like, I don't know how other people don't wear sneakers. Like, my feet
I
hurt.
know.
I don't know. That was I think that was one of the questions, is like, what do you wear to the signing? What do you wear to each of the things? But I'm gonna say the signing.
Sneakers. Yep.
Yeah.
These are hokas. Hokas. Have you guys? These are like what nurses and doctors use. The sole is massive. This is a wide shoe. It's pretty.
No, I need like an
wide.
extra wide. I'm a New Balance girl. I
Yeah.
live in New Balance, so.
All of them are doing the wide soles now. You can get the version like with the really wide, and it's like walking on clouds.
I know.
I'm a Brooks girly through and through, but that's because that's what I run into. So I did the last event that I went to. I was an author's assistant, and I might have made my author run 2 miles at 5:30 in the morning before the signing.
Wow.
I don't know if she'll have me back.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And you ran this morning too. It was like 6 a.m. You messaged me and said you were running?
Yeah, well, I wish I would have ran at 6 a.m. this morning, and I was like, oh, I'll run at 7:30. That was dumb. And it was like 80 degrees with like 80% humidity, and it was tough. So I will go back to my 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm on a 6-week training plan to do a 10K.
I know you are. So. You're looking great too. I know you're trying to get fit. You're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can just stay out in this heat and I'll just sweat it all out at this point. I mean,
girl, it was 102 degrees outside here today. 102.
I haven't been outside tonight.
It's brutal.
Okay, so September.
Brutal.
Are we still wearing shorts? Should we bring a jumper? Or a sweatshirt? Should we?
In Florida, it's still shorts weather.
Yeah.
I think there's like 2 days out of the year where you could get away wearing a jacket. Like,
yeah, it's still shorts.
I don't know what it'll be
shorts.
Like in the convention center though. Like sometimes I feel like when you go to like the panels, sometimes I can get a little cold.
Yeah.
The signing, I the least layers possible because I'm sweating. You're running around. I always feel like comfy cute. I do a lot of athleisure, like leggings and a bookish t-shirt, but then I'll do hair and makeup because we're gonna be taking lots of pictures. So I want to like look semi-cute. But I usually go for comfort for the signing portion.
Yeah. Okay. But you do need a jacket, and because in Florida, like not for outside, but it's not going to get cold in the night or anything in September. But just for inside, because of like what Jenna was saying, some of the air conditioner, the air condition is the air conditioner. It's a new word I just invented. Is cold inside some of these places. Now I don't know about the hotel or the venue, but like if you go to a restaurant here in Florida, it's the same thing. Like when you go to a cold place, like it's freezing outside. You get in your Uber and the guy has a heater on, and you're like loaded up with jackets, and you're just sweating on your way to work. You know what I mean? He travels for work.
I lived in Korea for a few years, and so like in the wintertime, I would be like full on like my winter coat, like mittens, scarf, and then I take it on the subway, and there's no air conditioning. It's just like I'm sweating, and I'm like taking off my jacket, and all the like locals are looking at me like I'm insane, like taking off my jackets because I'm like it's too hot.
It's too hot. It's too hot. And I usually tell them like open a window or put the air on, and they look at me like I'm crazy, you know. But also I think like we're used to like air condition, right? Jenna, you and me for
Yeah.
sure. And that's a different kind of air, you know. And so like I'll walk downstairs even when it's cooler here, and I'll still put it on. Not like cold though. It's not like cold outside here. And hubby's like, I don't get it. I'm like, because an air conditioner takes the humidity out the air. It just feels it's different
Yeah.
here. I don't know. But I just saw someone, sorry to hijack this. I just saw someone say they got an ultimate and they're now unsure of their choice about upgrading, right? That's been the topic of today, right, Holly? On
Yes, so many questions.
yeah.
But listen, you and Lapana figured it out. So
We did. So we're going to, if you've gotten a ticket, we're trying to, we can't do this forever. So basically it's like through today. So we did I did a VIP post in the group where I explained everything that goes in the VIP, because when you first look at the schedule, you might be like, oh, VIP and Ultimate looks really similar, except VIP just has the meet and greet on Thursday night, a cocktail hour on Friday night, and a VIP tote bag. That's not entirely true. VIP is loaded. It's going to be loaded. It's really great ticket with all kinds of great stuff in the tier. And so when I explained that out in the Facebook group today, a bunch of people started commenting. I got messages, personal messages. I got an ultimate. Can I upgrade to a VIP? How can I upgrade to a VIP? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about people asking for upgrades. So we figured out a way to do it. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Lost my voice. We figured out a way to do it. And it's only through today with that post. Like we're not going to do it for people who buy tickets starting tomorrow. Actually, I don't think we have a promotion tomorrow. But the early access has been spontaneous throughout the week until tickets go on sale, kind of like flash sales. But anyway, so only through today, if you purchased a ticket, we will upgrade you if it's available. You just have to message Lapana, my PA, Lapana Moore PA, and it's on the post in the group, and she will get you sorted out. And basically, what she does is she goes into the back end Eventbrite, she messes with some settings, and she upgrades you, and then it just charges your credit card the difference. So that's how that works. But yeah, we got a lot of people asking about that today,
and
which
I
was nice.
did.
It was like, oh,
Uh,
cool.
I just dropped the tentative agenda. Tentative.
Yes,
There's
tentative.
lots of things may change. So essentially, you have to
Yep.
kind of like just partner this with what do I wear? What do I bring? Do I really have to bring outfits for all of these things? Um, so Thursday afternoon registration will open.
Yep.
6:30 p.m. will be the VIP meet and greet that is hosted by the Silver sponsors.
Yes.
So that is all of the VIP attendees, plus it is open to all of the authors and all of the vendors, but it is sponsored by the Silver sponsors. So this is going to be come as you are. I mean,
It's
you
actually
can.
poolside. And we didn't say that publicly just because
Oh,
things
okay.
can change. Things can change. Now that doesn't mean you're in a bikini or anything. It's in the
Oh,
evening. It's in the
I was like,
evening.
you
It's
got it,
no,
girl. I'll be in
no,
my suit. Let's go.
no. It's not like we're all gonna go jump in the pool. That's not what I mean. But it's just there's
Oh,
a nice space on the site.
Me
These are
too.
nice pools. These are nice pools. Yeah, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I mean, there's nothing stopping you. But yeah, actually, it just reminded me. We had a Halloween party, like I don't know, a decade ago or something. No, maybe 15 years ago at the house, and we had like 80 people at the house, and this girl shows up, and she was young. She was like in her early 20s. Um, I don't know. I guess that's might be like Jenna. You that might be like what your age is. Sorry, but this, she was young
I'm
compared to me now.
34.
Right? You look so young.
I get that a
Maybe
lot.
are you a baby? I don't want to like. Or you don't have to say your age. That's awkward.
Everyone always thinks I'm like young, and I'm like, no. I mean,
You
that's
do.
great.
You got a baby face. But anyways, she. Where am I going with this story? She fully dressed, jumped in the pool, but it was like it was a really. There's times that kind of thing is like okay, cool. You know, we're all whatever. You know, maybe
yes.
college. certain parties, But at this specific function, it was very bizarre because nobody else was doing it. And she's like, are you gonna dare me? Are you gonna dare me? And we're all like, no, we're not gonna dare you. Like, where did this come from? It was like the funniest thing. Anyways, sorry, side story. But if you
She
wanted
came
to
in.
jump,
She came in to be the life of the party there.
she was like, it was so bizarre. But anyways, so yeah, so it's poolside, but it might move inside. We don't know. You never
You never
know.
know
And
what
if
the
it's
rules
raining,
are
we'll
either.
move it inside. Yeah, yeah. But
Oh
right
yeah,
now it
no.
Florida is
is,
not
and it
the sunshine state, okay? I don't know why they call it that. It's not the sunshine state. It's the rainy
it
state. It
I
rains so much.
know. It rains so
So
much.
we roll
Sorry, Matt.
into no, you're
Holly's
fine.
like, let's get back on
This is
track.
this is
You're
me
getting
like
so
keeping us on
happy.
agenda.
I know it's
You're
good.
like,
It's
I
good
think
because
we've
I've
only
been
gone
on
through like
forever.
3 questions.
Uh, okay, so I mean, just listen. If any of you all are gonna be there, this is us all the time. So come and hang out with us and come say hello. Like I promise that I am very socially awkward in person. So just
Same.
expect that. But like, I'll start chatting with you. We can hang out. Friday registration.
Yes,
All day. And then the
yes.
9 a.m.
Basically,
to
let
11.
me interrupt you there. Sorry. We're going to have an information
Yes,
hub. And it's going
yes.
to be all day long. So even if you've registered, it's a place you can go to and ask questions. And you've got someone on the team that can work with you if you can't find someone. Although we have 60 volunteers, you should be able to find someone. They're probably going to have bright pink shirts on, is my guess right now, or lavender or something. Okay, sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Holly.
I just realized that I'm like awkwardly doing this with my hand a lot. I'm sorry. I
You
had
just had
surgery
surgery.
on my wrist
Yeah.
like 4 weeks ago, so it's just I have to move it a lot. Just like doing this the whole time. I'm sorry. So then you have 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We have author panels. So you have the first group at 9, the second group at 10. There will be 3 going on simultaneously. So no, I'm sorry, you won't be able to be in all of them. But they all
Right.
will be full of authors. Gold sponsors are there, and that is going to be for the VIP and ultimate attendees.
Yep.
So these are going to be a bit smaller of the
Yep.
panels versus the one that evening that's going to be like the red carpet with the whole shebang. So these will be a little bit more intimate. They will, I'm sure, will be a little saucy, a little spicy, a little entertaining and fun too. So these are the ones I was talking about. Was like, oh my God, like moderating a panel, like this will be so fun. Um, and then we have the first general admission signing that kicks off at 1 p.m. So you have 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you are a VIP or an ultimate, you will, or an author, you will have a break. You will be able to eat. You can probably take a 15-minute cat nap, go refresh, away
Yep.
from everybody in your room, freshen up a little bit, and then you'll be able to come in fresh for a 1 o'clock signing from 1 to 5. And then that is going to be everybody. That's the VIP, the ultimate, the fangirl, and any of the single days. And then the interviews for any of the bronze sponsors will take place on the top of the hour, and then VIP attendees are welcome to come into them. Just a note that there are only 275 VIP tickets total. That is it. So if you were like debating whether you should get a VIP or a fangirl or an ultimate, just
It,
know that it's a
and
small
we
number
might
of
drop
tickets.
that number. We might drop that number too, because the assistant add-ons are coming in from the authors, and the assistant so authors get to have assistants at their tables to help them with the signing, and that's a part of that's all gravy. But if they want the assistant to go with them to the events outside, then they have to request it, and that's its own ticket, and so those assistants are sharing the same event space as the VIPs. So there is, we're aiming for 275, but it could be less. So you would definitely want to grab them, especially if you're in the middle of all this early access stuff going on right now. You definitely want to grab them if you're interested because they're going to go, go, go. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, the first is going to be a little
Yeah.
wild. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there is an hour-and-a-half break. So then you will again have a chance to go get food. I'm definitely one of those person. I have these little things that I attach to the side of my cart. Uh, I knew it was nearby because we just talked about this.
Mhm.
Um,
I ordered
and
the
then
other one that was linked on the website. I saw the when Rebecca sent that out, and I ordered
yes,
because I'm going to another convention next month in September, and so I was
they
like, I need that.
they're so good, and it's because I have stuff in here from my last signing still. It's literally like these are for strollers, like there's for straps for your strollers, but you can attach this to your roller cart.
Hmm.
And then my water bottles in here. I have snacks in here. I have all of my swag that I get from authors in here. Um, Usually pens, my signing board. Um, I also currently have toothpicks in here because I normally have like toothpicks, deodorant, scrub. Just
I know my book cart is always like a
Necessities.
hot mess.
like
Yeah.
this becomes a mom purse like at some point. I don't know. Uh,
Well, so
but
guess who recommended all that stuff for the website, Jenna? she's she's like, and you need to put this on the website, you need to put this on the website, you need to put, I'm like, okay, all right, we're doing it. So that's where
yes,
all that came from. So if you go to the FAQ section on the website, Meg had to pop off. If you go to the FAQ section on the website, you'll see all the different things that we've recommended. Specifically, these are products, Holly, that you are familiar with.
that I,
And that's,
yeah,
we put them on there.
The
Yeah.
book cart is
that
definitely necessary.
I've used it every
Oh,
signing. No, I take that back. My very first signing, I raw dogged it and I went with a backpack. And
that's what I did too, and I remember having to like go back to my car multiple times to drop stuff off. I was like, Jenna, this is a problem.
yeah, never again, never again. I learned very quickly. I was
My
like, man,
back was like killing
everybody
me.
has these carts. What is happening?
Yeah.
Like, am
Carts, you
I?
need a cart
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So my shoulders were killing me. I was dead by the end of it. I did not pre-order anything at all. I would just like went in and just then I bought all of the things. Um, Hi, Amy. Sorry, distracted.
Squirrel.
Yes. So 6:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. is the VIP cocktail hour. That is Diamond sponsored, and that is just the VIP, right? And the author vendors.
On the cocktail hour?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's just VIPs. And they get a
Perfect.
signature cocktail drink that is from the sponsors. So the
Which
sponsors
is
are going to come up with, oh, is she back? Do we got her back? Oh no, we don't have her back. Okay, I was looking for Meg. She popped off. Yeah, so the sponsors for let's see, this is the cocktail hour. So the diamond sponsors. So that is Regine Abel, um, Lexi C. Foss, Hannah Hayes, and oh my gosh, Regina Abel, LJ Andrews, LJ Andrews. They're the diamond sponsors. So they're gonna have a signature drink that you can get when you're VIP into that space. And then all the authors are invited to it. So all the authors are invited, the vendors, and then some of the authors' assistants, if they decide to do the assistant ticket, will be there. So
okay.
and
So
some and I'll be
VIP,
there.
VIP, VIP folks, bring your ID to that one. Uh,
Yeah, the VIP.
because you'll
Sorry.
because you'll need it for you'll need it for the drinks.
Yes.
The which is so fun. I don't know that I've been to an event that has had like they've had like themed cocktails, but I don't know that I've been to an event where like here a cocktail is part of this experience.
Yeah.
So
I
We
did one
wanted to do that.
later in the year. It was because it was sinners and saints, so they had one cocktail was like sinners, and then one cocktail was saints.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm excited for that. And then it's the red carpet from 7:30 to 8. So
Yep.
us influencers will be the start of the cocktail hour. We will say hello, rub some elbows, and then we will dash over to set up all of our equipment for the red carpet for the stop and repeat. So as all the authors come in, we get to like stop them, do interviews, take a whole bunch of photos, and just be paparazzi, which is going to be really kind of fun and entertaining because like then I don't feel awkward about stopping them every 5 seconds to take photos.
Yeah. And I've been trying to like I've been trying to think I might make the red carpet longer because we had said an hour for cocktail hour and 30 minutes for the red carpet, and then the panel goes from 8 until about 10:30. It's the first five authors, and then there's a break, and then the second five authors, and they get to sell their books in the back of the room. So like when you're at the panel, you could go get their books immediately after if you wanted to, and then go up to them for the signing or whatever. But yeah, so I've been thinking about that, and I just don't know if 30 minutes is going to cut it, Holly, for the red carpet. Because we're going to have the interviews going on. The VIPs are going to be on the red carpet. They are going to be able to listen to the interviews, take pictures, all
Yeah,
that stuff. So I might have to work with my events manager at the venue and talk about finagling those times a little bit, maybe pushing all a little bit earlier or
30.
later.
I
Yeah,
would say
earlier or
30
later.
minutes later. Yeah.
Probably later because we already have, so 6:30 is, so the, what is it? The fast burn ends at, not fast burn. It's the general mission signing on Friday
At
afternoon.
5. And then you
5,
have an
yeah.
hour and then you have an hour and a half to get ready for the cocktail
Yeah.
and red carpet. So that's good. That's good timing. So I would say yeah, push it back. Because then
Yeah.
that gives you that's still 10 hours from the last event on Friday to the first event on Saturday.
And we might combine them. That's maybe a good idea. We've been talking about the logistics of it. So like because they're all near each other in the same space. The cocktail is kind of like on the, so like
Oh
the
yeah.
ballroom it has an L-shaped foyer wrapping around it, and then it has an outdoor pool area. This one's different than the other one. And this one's actually built up to be an outdoor area with lots of tables and stuff like that. Well, the other one is too. But anyways, so we're gonna have the cocktail hour like at the top of the L, and then like the bottom of the L is where the red carpet's going to be leading into the room. So
Mm.
we might just open it all up, like, let the VIPs in at 6:30, and it all goes on until 8 o'clock. And when authors want to start walking down the red carpet and heading in, they can start that progress early. We might do that. So anyways, but the point is it's all VIPs for that part. And then we have different sets of doors, and we'll open up the other doors to let, all the other attendees in or whatever, how we're gonna do
Yes.
it.
And then
So
the panels
yep,
are
panel.
everyone. VIP, Ultimate, and FanGrrl.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. And then Jenna
Jenna had a
said she'd
pop
be
up.
right back. Yeah,
Okay,
she'd be
I'm
right
gonna
back.
just turn off her camera while we, okay, just the two of us. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. Um, okay, yeah, the panels are just they're the platinum and the diamond sponsors. So that's Letty Frame. She's our platinum sponsor. She is, just a shout out to her. She's our main event sponsor. She's sponsoring the entire event, and she's amazing. And by the way, she's the sweetest person on the planet. I
She's
had
super
never,
nice.
I know we did that live with her, and it's on our YouTube if you guys want to watch it, where she's talking and she's got this British accent. She's cute as a button. She wrote Death is Easy, which is a paranormal romance, and it's a really great book because it deals with the FMC deals with um, mental health issues, right? And I'm just gonna give a quick shout out to this book because like the FMC deals with mental health issues. It's a why choose. All of her different guys are like different shifters or whatever in that world. But like when she gets her guys, it doesn't magically make her better. Like it's not like, oh, I have all my crew now, and okay, my mental challenges are just woof gone because some guy fixed me. And I really really love that about her book, that she talked to it like that. So anyway, she's great. She's our main sponsor. If you haven't read her, read her, because she's amazing. Her book's great, and she's cute as a button, and we just love
The
her. So,
This
and
is what
she's
I
on the
wrote
panel.
down from our interview.
Okay, yeah.
It said the Luna series is 9 men. I was at 8 and now I'm 9. I just really like my collections of men. That is what that was my quote that I wrote down from her from last time. Um, all
Yeah,
right.
it's awesome. She's awesome. So anyways, and then we have the diamonds too, right, that are on the panel. That's Regine Abel. She's awesome. If you guys have never read Regine, she is great. She's sci-fi romance. And like when I read one of her books recently, the thing that like is really amazing about her is it's Lizard Man is the book that I read. Is she tries to like make impactful um statements about diversity in a healthy way using her FMC and her MMC.
Yeah.
So for like that book, the FMC is a human and the MMC is another species from another planet. And like I remember reading that and just being it it was a really kind of feel good, and it's like a palate cleanser type book too as well. And she'll be the first to say that. Like a lot of people will go to her to get that kind of feel good.
Mhm.
Anyways, loved it. But she's one of our diamond sponsors. And then also we have Hannah Hayes. I feel like I need to talk about all of them just because I love them all so much. But I know we don't have tons of time. We have
I
Hannah
love
Hayes. She did
it.
Fractured Fates. I know. And you love Hannah Hayes. You
I,
love Hannah
I
Hayes. Let me
yeah,
let you
I
talk
have
about Hannah
I
because
like
she
I have an
deserves a shout
entire
out.
I have
I know. I know.
actually have my beta read for the next Firestone book that I am going to be starting probably tomorrow. So I'm super excited to dive into that.
That's a great series. I was saying that's like Hunger Games meets Divergence meets
Yeah.
an Academy bully white cheese, right?
Yes.
That's what it
I don't
is.
know, it's kind of bully, but it's not
It's
as
kind of
bully.
bully.
Not as bully as the Arrowheart Academy
Fractured
is.
Fates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's great. And then let's talk about the rest of them. We got Lexi Foss. Lexi Foss. I mean, come
Orange
on.
Island.
Carnage
Carnage Island is
Island.
so good.
It's so good. Lexi
I
C. Foss,
know.
she's so good. And she is also, honestly, all of them are major sweethearts. I know all of them, all of
Mhm.
our diamonds,
Yes.
and they're major sweethearts, very supportive people. The thing that really kind of blew me away is that they wanted to help the event like they did. Like they reached out, they care about FanGrrrl. They've been watching the platforms for years, all of them, and they wanted to like help. They're like it just was really touching. So, anyways, Lexi, and then the last one, last but not least, is LJ Andrews. I mean, Ever King, right? Fantastic. So that book is just skyrocketed. She just got a traditionally published for that book. So I mean, that's big time. So.
I was anytime oh gosh, what just happened?
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hello. Can we
Hi.
fix it? Oh, okay.
There we
Woo.
go. Oh, okay. Sorry. I gotta get back.
I know it did that to me last time too, and it was like we're just gonna go hang out upside down, buddy.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime I find out that an author that I love is getting like traditionally published, I'm like, do I already own the physical copies or do I only own the Kindles?
Yeah. Yep.
Because I'm like, oh, okay, now I have to go get them now. I can imagine
That
that like,
happened to me. That happened to me because like I thought I owned Everking and then I went to go grab it after she became traditionally published and I was like, "Oh, I don't own it." So I bought it, and I have it now on my
yes,
Kindle, but um yeah, same, but yeah, it's super great news for her. She's awesome. And we're trying to get a live put together with her right now. It was actually funny story. It was supposed to be uh a week ago. And I didn't I so that's what she had on her calendar, and then she messaged me like right before the live was supposed to start and was like, "Do I need a link or something? Like you haven't." And I'm like, "Oh, I have you scheduled for like 2 weeks from now." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Somehow I mixed up the dates. I don't know how I did it. I felt absolutely terrible, and I had to like tell LJ Andrews, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're putting on a live." She probably was all ready to go, made up and everything. I'm just like I feel terrible. But
we have
anyways,
a new one. We have another one
we're
coming.
we're rescheduling. And it's gonna be her and Jen
Yes,
Gray on that live. So
which is
that'll
gonna
be
be
great.
awesome.
It'll be awesome. Yes.
Okay, Saturday registration in all day. And we continue to do registration all day because it is like our hub, like information center too. But we also have folks who are just doing Saturday or just doing Friday.
Right.
So,
Right.
and then 9 to 12 is going to be the fast burn signing. So that is the like exclusive for just VIPs and Ultimates. So that is a much smaller group of people.
Yes.
What the ratio is like math, 3 to 1 authors and attendees.
It depends on how many it depends on yes. Let me think here. Um
Planned at max.
it's
So
it's it's less attendees than what I don't know if I don't want to go into numbers, but the point
yeah,
is it's that signing, you're going to have a lot greater access to the authors than you would in a general admission.
Yeah.
That's the words I want to use, because we don't know, tickets go on sale August 1st. We have high hopes, right, of what we're going to do, but we don't know for sure. So, I don't want to say all of that. Yeah, I'm trying to find a charger because do you remember the last live, Holly, where I just disappeared?
Yes.
And what did I
Yeah.
say? Oh, I'm gonna make sure I won't do that again this time.
I definitely put mine on the charger earlier. Angelica said that they have four different versions of the Ever King and Queen. Listen,
Oh,
that
really?
struggle is so, so real. Um, I'm I'm currently working on a downsize. 150 books is my goal to downsize this summer with all my duplicates. Um, okay, so then we have the fast burn signing, and then we have 2 to 6 is the final GA signing, and then we have a 2 hour break.
It's my
Listen, that is the
charger. Sorry, I just have to show you. That's my
perfect
charging.
charger.
That's my charging cable. The person who does Christmas lights has a Christmas lights charging cable. All right, sorry. Okay.
Um, you're
I don't
good.
mean to
And we have two
scroll.
hours to get ready for the Hollywood Glam Ball. So
Yes, that's correct.
we have
That is
time
correct,
for
Holly.
we have
Sorry.
time for food, shower, hair curling, anything that we need.
Yeah, and this is why we put tentative on the agenda, right? Because we might rethink some of these things and might say, let's make it push a little bit later. I don't know. Things are different when you pass midnight. It's like you turn into a pumpkin when it comes to venues and booking events. Things That's why you
Midnight.
see a lot. Yes, things
Then
happen when you go past midnight. You go into the second day and it changes
oh
everything
yeah.
for the hotel. So it just depends. That's one of the reasons why I didn't go to 1 a.m. But we'll see. But yes, that's what
Um,
it is right now.
I'm lucky if I make it to 10. Um,
Right? I'm okay.
okay. So let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna roll us through it. I'm gonna have you guys answer them, and I'm gonna try to rapid fire questions at you.
Yeah, I know, because we've been on forever, right? But this has been fun.
Um,
Are you having
yes.
fun?
Oh, I'm here for this all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Um, and there
Now that I
we
have
have
it
a good
plugged in with Christmas. Sorry.
we
Okay.
have a good number of friends watching too. So
Yeah, I think we have a good turnout. And the thing is like, even though you see like in the book event group right now, it's like 20 people, because we're streaming everywhere, there's people watching everywhere. We just don't see those numbers,
yeah.
you know. Sorry. Okay, Holly,
The
go. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. What is that TV
okay.
show when they do the rapid fire? Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Will we be able to order the hotel block later down the line?
No. So that just you want to do it now because it's going to sell out. Now, will people cancel and release the rooms? Yes, that's going to happen. People are going to cancel when it gets close to the events. People are going to, we're going to have a resale thread in the group, and in the resale thread, there's going to be that opportunity, right? And we're going to help do that. And I should say right now, and Holly, you and I need to say this all of the time: never buy a ticket from someone who's reselling it if it's not through us. Okay, that's a
Correct.
scam, 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 scam. So let me tell you how that works. We have to actually go into Eventbrite and change the name on the ticket. Nobody's gonna be able to do that but me or Lapana, or someone on our team like Holly. So it has to be through the group. And this is true for all of book events. This isn't just us. This is
Hmm.
true for everyone. So you always want
Yep.
to do it on the resale thread. And that's why all these events have resale threads. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna have a resale thread. So if someone cancels and resell the ticket, then yes, there's opportunity there. I think we're also going to have like a room event, like a block thread too, for that case, to kind of help facilitate this. But the thing is, the reality is there's not enough rooms for the number of people coming. There just isn't. There's not enough rooms in the hotel for the number of people that are going to come. So the room block is going to go fast. And what's going to happen is when you get your ticket, you're going to get the link to the block on your confirmation email. And so you'll want to book it immediately. Now, if you go there and there it says no rooms available, you call the hotel and you say, I am looking, you got to tell them you're with the event. You say, I am with the FanGrrrl Romancer Extra event. I have a ticket. I'm coming. I want to stay at the venue, and see if reservations can work some magic for you. And if not, what they're going to do is they're going to help you find, they're like literally the Hilton Lake Buena Vista is where we're at, but right next door, there's the Hilton Lake Buena Vista Palace. And so they're going to try to push you over there. and then you can also look for other places too. You can stay wherever you want to stay. But at the end of the day, that's how I would recommend handling it. And then also, if you call the hotel and you tell them you're with our event, that actually gives us like brownie points with the hotel, not financially or anything, but a lot of people don't realize, sorry, I'm on a spiel. A lot of people don't realize, like with venues and events, that a part of our contract with the venue is that we're going to have these rooms, right? And then and also when you go, um when you have when you book that space with the venue and you're talking to a venue and you're trying to negotiate your contract for the future year, they look at what your history is. They see how many people you're going to bring, and they treat you differently because of that. This is just the reality. I'm probably giving information I shouldn't be giving on a live, but I'm a very transparent person. So it
Sure.
matters.
Watching.
It matters. If someone's watching who wants to be an event organizer, I'd be taking notes. It matters. And hotels care about that. It's actually really hard
Yeah.
to book space for a first time event because they don't trust you. It's really, really hard. I had to negotiate the hell out of this deal to get this deal for the event. Excuse my French. So fact matter is, long story short, get your room as soon as you can. If you don't, if it's sold out, tell them you're with the event, and they will try to help you. And then just hope that a room opens up. The good news is you can cancel within 5 days of the first night stay and get all your money back. So, if something open, like if you end up booking a room and you change your mind, or if something opens up, someone leaves and they get all their money back, then you can get that room. So,
Will you have
Yes.
like a roommate thread? Because I've used those before for signings, like especially if I'm going alone and I don't want to pay for because it's not cheap. So
yeah,
I've used those as well too to find other people to room with. I know Meg and I are sharing a room. We've never met before, but I was like in the influencer chat, like anyone want to share a room?
yeah, that's great. That's awesome. And
The
a lot of people end up doing that too, I think, like you said.
uh the first event that I went to, I had a couple of girls that I met on TikTok, on Book Talk, and had been talking to them for a while. We've done lives together and stuff, and we all shared a room together. Like, had never met in person. It was great because Meredith's mom was like on the phone with her when she arrived at the hotel, and she's like, "It's gonna be Andy and Jeff when you show up. It's not gonna be Heather and Hollie." And it was just, it was a trip. So, but
Yes.
I've literally like best gal pals with them now, and
My
it's been
parents
years.
think I'm crazy. They're like, "You're meeting up with people you don't know." I'm like, "I know them. We talk every day." I was
I
just that
know.
person.
Yes, yes. Um, but that was actually one of the questions is, can we post a room share, and can we post a thread about
Sorry. I didn't see you, Meg. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. Probably waiting there forever. I'm so sorry. Okay.
No,
Sorry,
we're
girl.
just fine.
Okay.
yeah, can we post a room share thread, and then can we post a thread for if somebody does give up their hotel block because they have other arrangements now?
Yes. And we're going to
Yes,
have those threads, right? We're going to do it probably
yes,
ourselves, right?
yes, yes,
And it'll be in the pinned announcements. We'll have that there.
yes.
So
Perfect. All right, next question.
wait, before
Um,
we move on, I just want to say too, and it's not just because, well, I'm just going to say it. The venue you want to stay, I mean, you can stay wherever you want to stay. However, the rate at the venue is really great. It's $179
so
a night.
good.
It's
That's
really
the
great. It's
cheapest I've ever paid for a convention.
it's really great.
Yes,
I worked my butt off on that. It's a really great rate. You can walk to Disney Springs via the Sky Bridge. It's right there. They have free shuttles to all the Disney parks. And then you guys know what it's like. You guys can speak to this experience. It's great to be at the venue, because you can bring your books
yes,
back to your room, your cart, all that stuff, right? So
yes.
Especially if you're
Yeah,
getting
it's just,
your ultimate, because you have those multiple events throughout the day, and you want to go change and
mhm.
it's just so much easier.
yeah,
It definitely makes it
absolutely.
way easier to just like pop back and forth, and like if you just need like a minute to decompress too, it's nice to be able to just like go up to the room and like sit for 5 minutes in silence.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Sorry,
Um,
I didn't mean to derail you there, girl.
oh
So
no, it's fine. The room is like, it also includes like two coffees every day, two waters every day, like their pantry and their market. And I was like, wait, is this real? Because like I've never been offered this before at
yeah, two
the hotel
waters.
block.
There's
So
like something with the Starbucks too, right? I think.
You know
yes,
I noticed that because I'm staying at a Hilton for Book Harvest in October, and I saw that on our booking, and I was like a $15 credit per day at like the little. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Oh, I
tried
don't think
to,
I saw that on the reservation. I'll have to look at that one.
yeah, I tried to do that with my 2027. No, the venue I was going to get for 2027, not the venue we got for 2027, the venue I was going to get for 2027. And they kind of looked at me like I was crazy. Like, you want what? No, we're not going to. I'm like, well, my venue now is doing it. Why can't you you have a Starbucks in the hotel? Can I have it? So, anyways.
Okay, so do we have a rough estimate of attendees for each tier?
Do we have a rough estimate for attendees for each tier? Um,
The number of tickets, yes. The number of attendees, TBD.
yes. So what I told the authors when they did their interest forms to come to the event, because when you do that you have to kind of let them know, how many people will be there. My magic number was 1100. So that was my magic number, 1100. However, we expanded the space. So we got another ballroom. And we upped the authors. So it's going to be more than that. Yeah. Fingers crossed it's going to be more than that.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Okay.
I saw there's a limited items to be signed. Can we take photos with the authors? And can we go back through lines? Yes.
Yes and yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no charge for photos. There's no charge for signatures. If you've ever been to like a
No.
Comic-Con or something like that, where they like charge for that stuff, that is all like it is just part of the experience.
Correct. And if someone does try to charge you, come and find me.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be happening.
I will say just ask the author like, oh, is it okay? Like, can I give you a hug? Or, can I take a photo with you? Because some authors will
Yes.
get up and they will stand at their banner with you and they'll give you a big hug, and then some other authors will have you stand next to their table with them, and that's going to be a lot of like the travel, the health, the medical reasons. Like there's numerous reasons. It's not that they don't love you and are so excited to see you, but like there are other circumstances surrounding that. So I always just ask them like, oh, can I get a photo with you? And then they'll set the stage for what that looks like.
Yes.
The other
And you'll see
question
it
is,
too with the people in front aligned. You'll see other people
yeah,
doing it. So you'll get an idea. And I just want to say this is actually a really important point. Do not touch someone without permission. It doesn't matter if it's just a side hug. It doesn't matter if they have beautiful hair and you want to touch their hair. Don't ever touch someone without permission. I saw a post on that actually on Threads. Someone had beautiful dreads, and they said that they vocally said how frustrated they were. They were an author that people were constantly touching their hair. You need to ask permission right before you touch someone. So, okay.
um,
Really quick,
they,
I'm really sorry. I have to jump off because I have to take care of my son. But thanks so much for
oh,
having me.
Yay!
thanks, Meg.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. See you later,
Bye.
Gator.
I
Bye. Thanks
forget
for all the
how
comments. Sorry.
it's so early there still. I forget. She's in Utah.
Pitch
Oh
black.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're East Coast, right, Jenna?
Yeah, I'm in Florida as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Florida
Um,
girl.
Yeah.
Do I have to take selfies, or will there be a volunteer that can help me take photos?
There's usually someone who can help take photos. Usually, like an author has an assistant that might do it, or if you just ask the next person in line, because then I'll take a photo for someone, and then I'll ask like someone else to take a photo for me. And there's always someone available
Yeah.
to take a photo for you.
Yeah. I need to rewind back to when I was making my joke, like, come find me. I want to rewind back to that because I just was thinking now, authors are going to charge you if you buy their merchandise, but that's not the same as
Yeah.
them charging you for just for all the newbies that are watching, right? That's not the same as them charging you for a signature. That's entirely different. Like if you bring a book and you go out there and they're trying to charge you for them to sign your book, that is not normal, right? For a book event. We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
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 But if you want it to be in the book that is on their table that you don't own, yes,
Then you
there will
purchase
be a
the
charge
book.
for that.
Yes. Well, I just want to make
Um,
sure it's crystal clear because people were asking, they didn't
yeah,
know if they should come up and they have to pay for every
yeah.
signature. So,
Yes,
okay.
and authors, they if they have merchandise on their table, they're gonna tell you like, oh, those stickers are free, those bookmarks are free.
Yes.
You're the you can purchase the squishy beans,
Yeah, the
you know,
squishy beans.
whatever it
I'm
is.
buying crocheted pins.
Yes.
I love them. My dog, oh my gosh, I had one. I had to move it up on my shelf. I had it on a lower shelf, and my
Yeah.
dog grabbed it and was like walking around with it, and I was like, what are you doing? Okay. The
I
I
gotta
am
say, sorry,
flying.
Holly. I know you're never getting through this. The squishy beans reminded me. This is an 18 plus event. So just
Yeah,
it's an 18 plus event. So you are going to see squishy peens on tables. You are going to see, I think Regine Abel has some very beautiful graphics, right? That she puts up on her tables. You're going to see,
a lot of
illustrations.
yeah,
They're going to be, things that don't leave much to the imagination.
lots
That's
of
going to,
not safe for work are lots of different versions of you know we have monsters and aliens and
yes, we do.
all of the things.
All of the
Oh,
things.
it really makes for an entertaining time.
Yes.
Um,
Okay,
I
sorry.
am flying into Orlando. Does anyone know if there's a shuttle to the hotel? I would like to avoid renting a car.
No, there's not. Unfortunately, there's not a shuttle to the hotel. There's shuttles to the Disney parks, but the airport is too far. The Orlando airport, it's like probably a 20-minute drive or so. And so they don't do, typically shuttles around airports are like with it's in, 5 miles or something like that. But it's too far. And also Sanford is too far too as well. And that's another airport to look into, by the way. A lot of people don't realize that. Orlando Sanford, there's some good deals there, especially international flights.
I'd
So,
highly recommend a rideshare service like Lyft or Uber, and
yep,
you can always post
Uber.
on the page to say, "Hey, my flight gets in at 3 p.m.
Yes.
Does anybody else also get in at 3 p.m.? And we can, ride share together to the hotel."
Yes.
And that is now the way that they
You
have
might,
Lyft.
sorry,
Um,
I gotta interrupt you. Just safety concerns here. You might want to make
yes,
sure if you're meeting up with someone from the book event group, we have over 4,000 people in the group, and we're not gonna have nearly that many tickets. And although we like to trust everyone in the group, we don't know everyone in the group, right? So you want to make sure it's actually a ticket holder. We can verify that for you. We can tell you if this person in the group is a ticket holder. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, you're good. But the way that Lyft and Uber have it set up now, they have it where you can just like share the link with somebody and literally split the cost. So you don't have to worry about like Venmoing
Yes.
or
Yeah.
anything either.
Yes.
So, um, are you still taking volunteers? No,
No,
we're
we have we
full.
have
We're
we have over
full.
60. We have over 60. That's huge.
And
Um,
and a wait list of
we have a
many
wait
more.
list. Yeah, we have a wait list of many more. So, what I would recommend is fill out the interest form because we're going to get cancellations. It just happens. People get
Yeah.
busy, life happens, especially with volunteers because, they didn't pay for a ticket as a part of their volunteering, right? So, things come up. So definitely, yeah, fill out a form and we're looking at that. And I know someone who's head of staffing that's looking at that.
I'm sorry. I read Nikki Mason's question and I just started cackling in my head.
Okay, what's the
It is
question?
it's Miko from Pocahontas with like his mouth shoved full of snacks, and it says, "Will there be snacks during the day? Because bitches get cranky when they're not fed." It's me,
Aw.
unfortunately. I'm bitches.
That's funny. So there's going to be water stations there, and the hotel has a marketplace, and it also has restaurants in the hotel, so you can do all of that jazz. Um,
I
yes,
like to do like a shop, like when I first get to a convention area and go get a bunch of snacks because I don't want to always spend. Like, it's expensive going into market for a lot. My favorite is
yeah,
Uncrustables. I love bringing Uncrustables with like good protein with the peanut butter, and like I'll keep them in the freezer, and then by the time you're ready to eat them, they're like perfect and they're still cold.
Yeah.
Um, but like lots of individual bags of stuff, like individual bags of pretzels and stuff like that. I'll usually pack, like I'll go to like a Walmart beforehand and I'll buy a bunch of snacks and then I'll bring it back to the hotel.
I do the same as Jenna. I will usually go whenever I arrive, especially if I'm going to be there the weekend. So like for this one, I think I'm coming in on Wednesday, I think. So I'm gonna go to. You don't have Meyer there. I'm gonna go to a grocery. Don't know what's there. And I'll go pick up my Diet Dr. Pepper and my water and a couple of little like individual snacks like protein bars, granola bars. Uncrustables are freaking great.
Yeah.
So, and then I have my little thing on the side of my cart and I will just bring it with me because same girl, I will get hangry and I will get hangry fast.
Yep.
And I like to bring liquid IV. I feel like I always recommend liquid IV because like people always forget to drink water, and so it helps you stay hydrated because otherwise you will get a little.
Yeah, and you'll definitely the water stations. I'm so thankful that there are water stations around the hotel because you will like the rooms get hot and you're like,
Yeah.
I mean, you are booking. You are going to do 3 to 7 miles of walking on some of these days. So like if that's not like your normal, if you if you work at a job where you're like at a desk a lot of the time, like you are getting all of your steps. So comfy shoes and water.
A good bottle that like fully seals because we pay a lot of money for our books. I don't want to accidentally get them.
Yeah, make sure your container has a cap.
Because I'm usually a straw girl, so I bought an Owala water bottle because those actually have like a built-in straw. I was magic.
Yeah.
Seals up.
I'm with you there.
Bag too because I'm paranoid, but.
Is there a signing limit, and will pre-orders count toward that signing limit?
Is there a signing limit?
So like, I think if you said that,
can I bring like 20 books from home to be signed by KA9?
No, you can bring as many books as you want to, but you can only have 5 at a time for the author to sign. You have to get back in line, and they have so many people that they have to see. So just kind of keep that in mind, right? But yeah, I mean, we're not going to, as long as you get back in line with your 5 books and you switch them out, that's fine.
Yeah. And normally pre-orders don't count because they, most authors, especially if they are, popular with pre-orders, will pre-sign them. They won't personalize them, but they will pre-sign them.
Yeah, it's about the author signing 5 times. That's what it's about. So if the pre-orders are already signed, then that's fine.
Yes.
Right.
Is there a post office or someplace nearby to mail books back?
There's a FedEx in the hotel. And there is a post office. I think it's just about 3 miles away. I think the closest one is like in downtown Celebration. That's a USPS. Anyone who's driving, well, I guess if you're driving, you're gonna have your books in your car anyway. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. But because I'm looking into it to see what's there. I actually drove to it myself. But there's a FedEx in the hotel.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
It says what mechanism will you have in place for authors to sell special editions, and I think this means so the Venti is a platform that a lot of authors use, but on the website their pre-order links, as soon as they have them go live, will be connected there, so you can go. Some are going to do it through Airtable, some are going to do it through Google Forms, some are going to do it through Venti, some do it directly through their websites. I mean, it really just depends on the author and what works for them.
Right. That's right. The author chooses who they want to do their pre-orders through. And so, but the good news is if you go to our website, when we get the links of what they give us, it'll be linked to their name. And we've already done the ones that are out there that have told us.
I'm looking back to make sure I didn't miss anything on the other side. Is there a photo booth? I usually skip, but that is a really fun option.
Yeah, there's going to be a photo booth. We can't have an event without a photo booth.
There'll be lots of spaces for photo setups.
There'll be photo op setups.
Yeah.
Maybe not an actual photo booth you sit in and you take a picture with your best friend and you get the, maybe not one of those, but there'll be a place that you can take photos for sure. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of those now are like digital anyway. Like they don't even give you like strips and stuff anymore. It's
Yeah,
all
I
digital.
like that better because then I can post it on Instagram
Yes,
more
yes.
easily. Yeah.
It says, will I be able to do an interview or like a video with certain authors for my blog or Bookstagram? You will just have to ask the author, and as long as they don't have like
Yes.
a crazy line and they're okay with it, yeah. I mean, I've been to a ton of signings. I know Jenna has too, where we weren't like officially part of the event, but we like
Mhm.
we are both bookstagrammers and book talkers, so we, like to bother our favorite authors and be like, tell me the tea, what's happening. Um,
Yeah, I'll usually just
or if
message
they,
them beforehand and
But
find a time that's easy enough for them and work around their schedule. Usually not during a signing time though. Usually like outside of
right.
the signings because it's just too
mhm.
crazy.
The very tail end is usually when I try to like sneak in there, like, okay, everybody's closing up shop, we're good, we're done, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So you have to ask permission to get the pictures with the author, right? As far as like actually interviewing them, you wouldn't, like Jenna was saying, you wouldn't do it during the actual signing itself because there's going to be a line of people waiting, right, to get
Hmm.
their signature. If there's a case where there's not a line of people, right, and you ask them and they're like, sure, yeah, that's one thing. But if there is, then that's probably not the optimal time, right? Because they have to sign a bunch of books. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is a great question because I mean you did talk about this a little bit earlier. It says, why is the 3 hour VIP the second day instead of happening before any of the general admissions? Other
Why
signings
is the
I've been
what?
to,
The second day? Sorry.
yeah, why is it the second day versus before the general admission signings?
I think she's saying
The
like the fast burn on the second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
talked about that earlier. Yeah. There was
Yeah,
a lot of thought put into that. Yep.
yes. And it's really kind of like just the amount of time signing, and it's
Yeah.
Saturday is a really, really full day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
But don't worry, you're still going to be able to see everybody. You know, because all of the authors will know before they show up, way before that, how many tickets were sold, how many pre-orders they have, all of that. They're not going to sell out of, all of their books and stuff before you have a chance to go and see them. But
I feel like a lot of
always
times
recommend,
like have stock. So like they'll only if like they have a special edition that they know is gonna be
yeah,
popular, they'll be like, I'm only gonna set out this many on day one and then I'll leave the rest for day two so that people still have the opportunity to get them.
Right.
yes. And I'm definitely highly recommend pre-ordering, especially if you're looking at a special edition for an author, because like
Definitely pre-order.
Yeah.
Yes.
some
Pre-order, pre-order, pre-order. Yeah.
so many of these authors are coming from out of country, and like you can only
Yes.
ship so many things uh, in just in reality, because it's like, okay, well, I don't want to ship too much because then I have to ship it back. Like, what if I don't sell it all, from the
Yeah.
logistics from the author's side? So pre-order,
Pre-order helps them
pre-order.
with their numbers, knows how much to bring,
Yeah,
And there is like a lot of authors, yes, they'll have books to the end, but also a lot of authors don't. They sell out, right?
yeah,
Because they don't want to, just like Holly was saying, they don't want to ship it. They don't want to have to ship anything. They want to walk away and not have to ship away packages, right? So
yeah.
that's a better reason to pre-order too. Yeah.
Um,
If they
so
have a
the
pre-order.
the
Yeah.
the final question, which I mean, there's not really a true answer to until later, because what's in the tote bags will be a surprise. Like you won't
Yeah, it's
know
gonna be a
until it's in your
surprise.
hands.
Yeah.
But what is the difference in the tote bags? What is the difference between a VIP tote bag and a tote bag?
They're both gonna have goodies in them.
Yeah,
They're both gonna have goodies in them. But the VIP is gonna be loaded.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's, I know, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exciting. It's super exciting.
Yes,
Ah,
that is.
it's
I think
also
that's the
exciting.
full. I think that's the full gambit. I think. I don't. I mean, I probably missed them, but I don't think I did.
There's been a lot of questions. It's been really active since we started the early access on Friday.
Yes.
And if you don't know what that is, basically, we've been saying it forever now, by the way. We've put it all over the place. Like it's on all the posts. The influencers have talked about it. Like we've been doing a countdown for how many months now? Holly. It's like it started in April, I think, like a countdown, and every day we
Oh
post.
yeah, like our 100-day.
Yeah, and they're still going on. Like they like there's an author messaged me yesterday, and I had asked all the authors that they could drop their graphics and their like socials this week, and that's kind of typical for book events before tickets go on sale. And one of the authors was like, "Oh, but you haven't announced me yet," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't
I,
announced you yet." It's not like it's just it was we alphabetized the list and we went in order, but like there's just so many authors. Even in starting in April, we weren't able to get through August 1st.
yeah,
So,
which is
anyways,
wild.
we've talked about it all over the place. It's been on the website, and everybody has a fair shot. The early access is if you join the Facebook book event group or you subscribe to the FanGrrl newsletters, then you would be able to get a early access code for early tickets before they go until August 1st. And so we started that on Friday, and we started sending out emails with promo codes, and people have been grabbing their tickets, and that's why all these questions are coming up. It's been very exciting. So, and again, the rooms and the room block, because on the
Yes.
confirmation email we have the room block. So very exciting. So,
Every time I see a post, it's like I got my tickets, and I'm like,
oh, it's so
yes,
cool.
it's real, it's real, it's
It's cool.
coming.
It's cool.
To answer your very earlier question, so vivid colors are hard to keep. So my hairstylist, she
Oh
does this.
yes, the bomb, the
Yeah,
bomb.
she
Okay,
does this thing. She calls them color bombs, and it's essentially like a deep conditioner, with the color in it.
right.
So then I can, because if I should have taken a picture of my hair before, this, because like
It's
it's
beautiful.
so bright now. But the great thing about the color bombs is like unlike when you like go to the salon and you have to let it sit there and sit there and sit there, the color bombs are like I left it in for like 10 minutes and then I got in the shower and rinsed it out.
Yeah, I use a color depositing conditioner between when I see my stylist. I literally did it
Yes.
today, and now it's annoying because I have the front pieces are light pink and then the back part's magenta, so I'm like sitting there like just parting it and like trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's a because I went to a signing and I had my hair back in like a ponytail and they were like, "Oh my God, your whole head's blue." And I was like, "What? No, it's not." They were like, "When did you dye all of your hair?" And I forgot that she basically did it like a halo. So when my hair is down, you can't really see a lot of it. But when I pulled it back, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. My whole head like does look blue."
I used to have mine the opposite. Like it was all blonde and then it was just like little pieces. And then I just continued to add more, and then, work didn't say anything. And I was just like, my boss was like, what if I just showed up one day with all pink
But
hair?
it all done.
And
Yes.
he's like, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't know how higher ups are going to feel about it. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. So,
I mean, I feel like I thankfully have reached the point in my job where like I am the red tape. So
I think some change too, because dyeing has become more popular and tattoos have
yeah.
become more popular. It's different than it was, with work. But I'm jealous. I've always wanted to do color in my hair like that. But I had a rule that I wouldn't start dyeing my hair until I needed to.
Mm.
Um, which is probably strange. You guys probably think, oh, that's crazy. So this is my natural color. And so far, I think I only have one gray hair, just one. It's like tucked in back here.
I've
So
been
so
Doing better than
far,
me.
since like
yeah.
middle school, probably.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what we
have
should
you?
do for the event? We should get the little like tinsel inserts for your hair because it's not a
Yeah,
hair dye.
always wanted to do
I
those.
could do that. I can do
Yeah, and then
that.
they just easily like come out.
We should find like a
Yeah.
local place in Orlando because I booked the hotel for us for Meg starting Thursday, but I have family in Orlando, so I was like, if I come up early, I'll just stay with my family. But
Right, right.
Yes.
See, and the
Yeah, but the
rooms would
tinsel
open
would
up
be
for
fun.
someone who wants them in that case, right? Sorry, I'm always thinking organizer.
no, we're gonna be staying there starting
Oh,
Thursday.
you're saying? Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
said
me
I'm going
and
to go
Meg are
stay with them.
staying there
And you're
starting
like, I'm not
Thursday.
giving up my room, girl. Do not offer my
I
rooms.
usually stay with my family when I do conventions in Orlando, but
Oh, that's good.
like this is like an all weekend thing. I was like, and she lives like 30 minutes away, so I'm like, I'm not gonna want to drive back and forth. Treat yourself. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't want to either.
early and
Well,
stay
I'm
with.
going. I'm going Wednesday. I'll be there Wednesday night all the way through Sunday
Yes.
night. I leave on Monday. So
Yeah.
I'll be there
I
for a long
think
time.
I think that's my plan too, but I might bring I might bring a friend who's gonna play my assistant that weekend.
Oh, yay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
tried to get my friend to be my assistant. She's like, I don't think I can afford it. And I was like, well, I can't afford to just buy your ticket for you.
Yeah. Be like it'll
I
be worth
thought
it.
about it, and I was like, Jenna, you're already poor. Like, we're not playing that game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so
It'll
excited, you
be
guys. I'm so
it'll be so
excited.
fun.
And I
It's
want
crazy. Sorry, what was that, Jenna?
I kind of want to do Disney too that weekend. So
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Agree.
oh, we're gonna have a thread for people who want to go to the parks and meet up with
Yeah,
like so like I had an author reach out to me who's coming on her own from well it doesn't matter where, but she's coming on her own and she was like, is it okay to go to the parks by myself? Like, can I get? I'm like, yes, it's absolutely. She was wondering if it was
yeah,
like safe to go to the parks by herself. I was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, everywhere you look, there's like a Disney worker, and they have cameras everywhere and security and all that kind of stuff. But it gave us the idea to do a thread in the group so that people can like say, hey, I want to go to the parks. Does anyone want to go with me? And authors and can go together. And that might not be a
Oh
bad idea to do for
yeah.
the readers too,
Mhm.
the attendees. So,
Oh, I didn't
anyways,
think about that and doing it in both groups instead of just the one. I'm just
yeah.
like I'm looking at the screen and it's like 5 days, 1 hour, 23 minutes until like public access. So the folks are in the group thinking about the early access. You
Yes, the
have
early access. We started talking about that. So basically, we've been doing it since Friday, and we're in a promo right now. If you have not signed up already, there's still a chance that you could get an early promo code if you sign up. And you would just have to join the Book of It group if you're not watching it from there right now. And pinned to the announcements is the FanGrrrl early access form. And you just fill that out, and you may get a promo code this week sometime before we tickets go on sale on Friday. So
Or if you follow Holly or myself,
yes,
we have a
yes,
code, ticket access on Thursday, the day early.
yes.
So
Yes, the influencers, and we haven't said much of that because it's coming from Instagram and TikTok. But yes, if you still if you weren't able to do early access, but regardless, if you follow these lovely ladies, they're doing promotions, which will have a promo code on Thursday, and they will have
yes.
tickets available through that promo code. So if you missed out this time early access, you can do it through them, or if you just want to do it through them, that's fine too. There are tickets for them. So
And then I was like I was checking to make sure Jenna has her username on here too, so people can go
yes,
when
find
I
and
first
follow
signed
her.
it to Jenna, I was like, no,
yeah,
I need to change that.
yep. And then tickets go on sale Friday night.
5 days.
Ah, ah.
So
We're
crazy.
holding tickets for that too, obviously. It's been a
Yes.
process, this whole early access thing. Have you ever heard of any other book events doing that? Like these early, I have never heard it either. I don't know. It occurred to me because for a few years now, with all the fangirl platforms and all the different readers groups, we have a newsletter where people have been subscribing to the newsletter. So we have a subscription list, right? And it just occurred to
Yeah.
me that we could give that as a perk to the people that have been following us forever. Like, how can it would break my heart if someone's been like, following the group and being active in the group since 2022, and then like they try to get a ticket and they're all sold out. That would have broken my heart. And so that's where it kind of came from. And it's kind of grown into a beast, to be honest. It's like tons of promotions this week, but it's fun. So, all right, you
That's all right.
guys. Well,
It's keeping us on our toes.
yeah, 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 yeah. Well, this has gone a little bit longer than we expected, right? But it's
It's
been
fine.
fun.
Minor details.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, you guys. Well, we'll sign off. When's our next live, Holly? Do we know? Next live? Mm, mm,
I
mm.
have a sheet with these things listed on them.
And I'm willing to do a live like, you know, a lot this week. So whatever else you're available, we can hop on
I think we're looking at the 30th, and then we're looking at 8/2.
the 30th and then August 2nd. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
check back. We'll do announcements for the next live. We're gonna have lives with authors on them. We're working on one with LJ Andrews and Jen Gray. I'm also working on one with Shondell Levon and JK DeRosa. And oh, you know what? I got a question that just came through. Okay, it just came up at the top of my phone. Someone said they're listening to the live. Will there be any narrators attending? So this is a question we're getting a lot. We have tables for narrators. If you guys know narrators that you want at the event, I have tables reserved to sell to narrators. Now, if they don't want to buy a table and instead they want to just come to the events, and they can be sponsored by an author. And we've been trying to get this information out. And maybe, Holly, this is a good thing for the influencers to talk about in some way
Mhm.
with their posts. But they if they are if, like for example, I would love Corbin King to come. He's not coming. I haven't asked him to come. I would love for him to come. If you guys know Corbin King, that would be amazing. He's narrating for January Rain. We love Corbin King. I remember, do you remember, Holly? I sent you a
Yes,
his video when he first came on. He was brand new and he was trying to get to 1,000 followers. And
yes,
at that time, I mean, my handle's not very big, but at that time I was like, let's help him. And I was rallying for him, trying to get him followers and stuff. But and now he's huge, right? I think he's got a big
yes,
handle now. He's done very well. He's got a great voice. But he's narrating for January Rain. Anyways, so if an author wants to sponsor a narrator, they can come for free and they can be with the author. And we just have to get the word out to let them know that we have these things in place, but we've been so focused on trying to get the lineup of authors and getting the vendors out there, filling up the influencers, doing the volunteers. That's kind of where our focus has been. But we have a full year until this event. There's time and we have places for them. So if you have any that you know that you want to reach out to, we would love it. So that's the answer. So no, we do not have any narrators right now, but we would absolutely love for them to come.
yes.
Okay,
Corbin
sorry.
King, Alexis
Because
Page.
people keep asking me this, I'm like, I'm trying to get the message out.
Yes.
So, yes.
Can you share what's been in previous years' totes? Well, so this is year one.
Yes, this is the first time signing. This is the first time signing. So what that means is, other than that it's a first time signing, so we've been affiliated with other events, and the FanGrrrl team, we have 15 people on the FanGrrrl team, and that team has actually been very active in other events over the years. But basically what happened is, just to give a little bit of history, I know we're signing off, and Jenna, I don't know if you know this history, but basically I created the Urban Fantasy, Romantasy, and Paranormal Romance Facebook group, which is now about 56,000 members. And it was just like, it was just 15 of my best friends, and it was really small, and I decided to open it up to get some authors in there. Not authors, I mean, get some other readers in there, because what I realized is it was like a one woman show. Like my 15 friends were in there, but they didn't read the same genres as me. So here I am posting like urban fantasy, romantasy, paranormal romance, and they read, they read something completely different. So it was like falling on deaf ears. And you know how it is when you want to talk about books, and then you're like, someone
Yeah.
talk with me, and nobody was talking with me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to open this up, and so I did. And at the time, there was a lot of Facebook groups that were like super negative, and I guess kind of still are some readers groups out there, right? Like a lot of negative comments and posts and stuff. And so I was like, all right, well, I want it to be super positive, super pro author. And so I worked really hard on the rules, and I built it to be this positive place that we just come to give recommendations. That's why there's Rex in the name. And then it just kind of blew up. And like within a year, we had like over 20,000 members or something. And then it was like, well, then, can you put a group together for authors? So authors can like from the group can have a place to like talk to each other, new indie authors. And so we became very pro indie author, and then that happened, and then the spicy group happened with the contemporary romance, and then that's up to like 7,000 or whatever. And then so the natural progression for all of this over the years was all these different authors I've been talking to, that I've become dear friends with, or like, and also members of the group, like, when are you going to have a book signing? When is that your next step? And I was like, oh wow, and so then I started researching all that. And my brother and his wife, they actually put on major cheer competitions. Jenna, I don't know if you know that. Like, they have these
I think
big,
I heard
because you're in
that.
Florida, major. They get 10,000 people that come to their events. So they're the number one cheer company in the state of Florida, and they go across the country too. And so like it was kind of an interesting timing, because it's like,
Uh-oh, did her,
there, can you guys hear me? My phone was
did it,
calling.
yeah, I got you.
Now
Oh, that was weird.
Are we there?
Yes, I
Can
got
you
you.
guys hear me? Because I can't hear you. I see people looking at
I
me.
can hear you.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? That's
Yes,
really weird. I'm like paused on my phone. I bet you it's like, can you
that's
still hear
weird.
me while I'm talking? Big
Yeah.
faces. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. All right. So my husband's calling and I think it's gone to like voicemail or something. I don't know. But if you can hear me, then I'm not going to worry about it. I'll keep going and then we'll wrap up, I guess. No? Yes? Maybe? Jenna's giving
Yeah.
me a look.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a heart. Okay. All right. I don't know. I'm paused on my thing there. Okay. But anyways, it all came to like this moment where it was like, um, fiction fans in ball gowns, they had reached out to me and asked me through the platforms if I would be like, I guess sort of like they called it a guest host, but it was sort of like um sort of like a VIP influencer, but a little bit more in some ways because we had our own booth there. We were interviewing authors the whole event. I was doing the panel and stuff, but so that happened. And then so I was guest host there, and then at the same time, you know, the groups were kind of exploding, and then I was having these conversations on the side with like authors and readers and stuff, and then I was going to my brother's events, and I was just like, and I was, between the book signing events and then having all that whole experience, it was like, I want to do this. So, and yeah, and so we started researching and the team got together and it's kind of turned into a whole thing. So yes, this is a first year event, but it's a very thought out first year event. We are super, super organized. So, anyways, I can't hear you guys. So this is very just like weird for me. I don't know how to
You
fix
can't.
that.
Is did it come back or no?
Like I lost it. Okay, I can
Oh,
hear an echo. Let me mute here. Hold on 1 second.
I was like, we can hear all of you.
Okay.
Oh, well, I think you're still muted now.
Like, I think that means it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know. I was like, did it come
I
back?
sillily didn't eat dinner before this, and now I'm starving.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you. I can hear
That's,
you again.
I can't hear you.
Oh
So that's
no.
fun. But I guess that's probably our signal between hubby calling and we've been on forever, right?
Yes.
Probably our omen. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you for everybody who
Okay.
joined.
Hey, you guys stay on, okay? Stay on. All right, we're gonna say goodbye now. You guys stay on because I want to talk to you for a second. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. And this will be posted on YouTube.